A wet start at the Uppal, and whenever Gujarat Titans go, rain seems to be following them. The GT KKR game was abandoned because of lightning and rain. Here at the Uppal, 3:45 p.m. onwards, there was a storm which lasted for 1.5 hours. In that, one of the covers was blown away because of the intensity of the storm, and that's why toss has been delayed officially. But mopping up operations might take some time because unfortunately the Uppal is not a good drainage ground. It doesn't drain that easily. So
I thought it's a good drainage ground.
No, that's Bangalore.
that's Chinnaswamy.
I know. Even Eden now they've improved. Uppal also.
No,
Uppal, some patches it's not that good because they covered almost the entire field. The boundary area where that was, that they left it. But then they felt okay, it might not impact that much. But one storm, there is a visual, it just blew one of the covers away, and that's why there will be damp patches. It may take time.
I've heard from people in Hyderabad itself saying that the drainage there is not very good. So if there's a rain impact, expect a significant impact. And the thing is, what even more worrisome is just before the toss, they brought on a cover despite there being no rain, but because there were dark clouds overhead. So not a good sign.
Not a good sign at all. But then you've got time until 10:56 p.m. IST for a 5-over game.
Farcical.
Yeah, but 8:30 onwards, you will start losing overs.
Also farcical.
But consider this fact that in the playoffs, 3 hours later, you will start losing overs. You'll start losing overs 3 hours later. So brace yourself for that.
Because I want to.
Because by the time you come to the last, qualifier and eliminator, you are going to get rain even in Ahmedabad. Because it's raining in Mumbai. In the next couple of weeks, your rain is anticipated in Ahmedabad also, pre-monsoon. So
Thankfully, rain so far has only come on games which aren't crucial, which is the GT KKR game earlier, and now today, of course, the GT SRH game.
It is kind of
No,
important.
SRH qualify, no, they'll be happy.
But they win. What if they lose points today?
No, then they still qualify.
Na?
Top 2. That takes a hit.
They'll win.
That's
No,
okay.
not necessarily.
I'm saying they'll
They can
take
still
that.
make it.
They'll take that. You know, to be in a situation where you could be knocked
But
out.
right now, you'd like to face a team that's right at the bottom of the table, get 2 points out of them, and enhance your chances of a top 2 finish.
Tell that to Rajasthan Royals.
But there is also a chance then you may not qualify. If I'm SRH today,
You'll
I'll
take
take,
that 1
this. Because that gives me qualification, okay, first step done. At least that.
but it won't be in their hands anymore. Qualification
Yeah,
for
but
the top 2.
I'm saying these are not crucial games. The one crucial game that's coming up is the RCB CSK game. That gets washed out. That's going to be
That, by the
heartbreaking.
way, has an even bigger rain threat.
Yeah, but that's going to be heartbreaking for, let's say, RCB fans, because you had a chance, right? And then that's washed out. In this case, GT, again, no skin in the game at this point.
Exactly.
And for SRH, okay, you're only going to qualify, so you'll take that. Still sorted.
yeah.
Not too much of a worry. For RCB, it's, all or nothing.
With RCB actually getting out or eliminated by rain will truly complete the South Africa analogy. We always compare them to South Africa when it comes to choking at the crucial moments. All they were missing throughout these years was some sort of a rain impacted thing. That's it.
This time the South African analogy has it's held true for SRH much more the way that they've played, right?
Even when it comes to that chasing.
Yeah.
That's fair. But RCB
Overall.
historically,
Overall.
when it
He's
comes
using
to
the C word.
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I'm not, but that, you're looking at the chasing bit, not the C
Not the
word.
choking word.
That's also C word. Chasing.
Actually, right?
It is. Today, C has been the dominant word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chhetri.
That's right.
He's right. Chhetri.
Chhetri,
Okay.
you said chasing and choking.
Chhetri.
Chhetri.
Good one, Siddharth.
Good one. Yeah.
Good one indeed.
So that is why, bolt out of the blue, I didn't expect Sunil Chhetri to announce his retirement. I thought he would play on for 1-2 years more.
Even I thought he would.
Woke me up from my sleep. I'm not kidding.
I know.
Even I thought he would have played on, but I guess.
He's a new father also. Probably wants to spend a little bit more time at home.
Yeah.
Can understand that.
He'll turn 40 in August, right?
Yes, August. First week. That's when he turns 40 for a striker.
No, anyway, he's exceeded the time, but I'm saying, considering he was so fit, it's like Virat Kohli, right? His fate, he can play a few more years. Look at Dhoni. People are saying he could play for another year, 2 years. Hassi has said that.
Michael Hussey
Michael
said
Hussey,
it,
yeah.
yes.
Suresh Raina also feels the same.
No, Raina said one more year. That too, after getting that sort of feeling after meeting MST.
Yep.
But what Michael Hussey has said, you know as much as I do. Basically, when is he retiring? He said, doesn't matter if you're in the team or outside. We know exactly the same amount, considering he's never going to speak to anybody.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a bolt from the blue. But
Hussey said he likes to create some sort of, he likes to build up the drama and then he will make that announcement.
Acha,
Yes.
did Hussey say that?
Yes, he did.
Exact words, huh?
Yes, he likes to build some drama.
Dhoni always has something on his mind. Yeah, see his last game, ODI also happened in Ranchi.
Home ODI.
Home ODI happened in Ranchi. And
He didn't play in Delhi.
no, Ranchi was his last.
Oh, that
Yes,
cap.
yes.
Oh, he didn't. I don't know. Okay.
Ranchi was his last. So he's always calculated things.
Hmm.
This time also, you know that one of the playoff matches is happening in Chennai.
2.
2 rather.
Qualified
They
to
win
qualifier.
qualifier too, because see, for CSK to finish in the top 2, they need SRH to lose their 2 games. If it's 1 point or if SRH win, then no longer are CSK finishing in the top 2. It will be through the eliminator only that they'll have to go through. And if they finish at number 3, I've got a very interesting special story about where positions in finishing in the top 4, how that influences an IPL title win. Because
But you're looking at past data.
from 23 to 2008.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Past data,
Yeah.
na. You look
So-
at past data, no.
I'm looking
So,
at
2008.
2008.
Number 2, that's the key word. Number 2.
Okay.
Whoever finishes number 2.
Why are you giving away your story?
He just did. He gave it away. Now who wants to watch it?
Yes, that was enough. You said I'm doing a
The
special
C word.
story. I asked
Chup.
you looking at past data. For that you said
C word. Chup.
Chup.
chup. And C word, chuk ho gayi.
Chuk. Chup.
Yeah.
You don't do a Totla set. Hey, Toop. Hey, Toop. Totla.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Toop. Hey, Toop.
You tried.
I can't. Bleep. He'll get
What is this?
suspended.
It's from the
Hera Fairy
Hera Fairy
two.
part 2.
Hera
So Hera
Like
Fairy.
2 I haven't seen.
Hera Fairy 2.
One I've seen.
Don't bother.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, that's so
It had its good moments, but
But
the way they ended the
still-
movie was
they
terrible.
ended the movie was bad. Yeah.
Yeah. You can watch it one time.
क्या
Actually,
गुंडा
more than
बनेगा रे तू? Yes. That's an iconic news from. क्या गुंडा बनेगा रे तू? अरे बाबा मैं नहीं जा सकता हूँ, गाड़ी मेरे भरोसे छोड़ कर गया रे.
Where he was abducted.
Yeah. When they tried to release him.
Yeah.
No, I have to stay in the car. Very ethical hostage.
I really hope we get some match action updates soon.
But where was Rohit Sharma? How is he? I wanted to ask, how is he going to Dubai in the middle of the IPL?
He
How?
went in the middle. I just came yesterday and I'm leaving tomorrow.
He's
Just
no
for
longer
a
the captain,
promotional
don't need to
event.
worry that much.
That big a gap.
Yeah. It was a gap. So a week's gap, if I'm not mistaken, from their win. No, from their loss that they had.
Yeah, exactly what win.
Yeah. They lost by 18 runs on 11th May.
6-day gap.
6-day gap. Yeah. It's quite enough. And Dubai is just about.
Ah, actually,
2.5
it's the same.
hours.
From Bombay to Dubai, same flight as
Same.
Dubai
Delhi, exactly.
and sorry, Mumbai and Delhi.
2:20 Delhi. Delhi
Exactly.
Mumbai is 2 hours 20.
Yeah. And
The famous story is that when Dawood Ibrahim
two.
moved to Dubai, his favorite biryani from Mumbai, he would come in the flight only. Like he feels like having it. He tell this guy will take the flight. 2 hours, deliver it. Like Zomato of those days.
Zomato legends.
Take the flight, 2 hours, he's there.
at that time, there were not such strict security measures, na 90s.
Deliver it.
Yeah, anybody could go in. You could smoke in the plane also.
Ah, you could, yeah. There used to be ashtray.
Ashtray.
I've
yes.
flown at that time when there used to be ashtray.
All that
Ashtray.
changed after 2001.
If you go, I don't think those planes exist anymore, but if you go in some old Indian Airlines, which is now Air India, Indian Airlines, those aircraft would still have ashtrays. I don't think they'll be there anymore now. They would have changed them.
Yeah.
But earlier, even when smoking ban had gone, but for at least a decade or so, the aircrafts were the same, interiors were the same.
Now they would have been phased out.
Yeah, now they would have been, yeah.
And
Could
you
smoke.
could.
But what a... I didn't know there was such a scenario as well back then, because it would be such a problem for others.
Yeah,
on
but
board.
no, but it was exactly like how you could smoke in a restaurant. Now you
Yeah.
can't, right?
Yeah.
So earlier, when you went out,
It should have been deemed dangerous since always.
yes, but you did not. So if you went to a air-conditioned restaurant, you're sitting,
Yeah.
you're sitting and smoke.
Yep.
You are a second-hand smoker.
And
No
Santa
restrictions.
Cruz wasn't the airport at that time. It was Sahar, which
Sahar,
was much more, you may say, like an old 80s style government like building. And the way from the entry all the way to the aircraft was not that big. You have to go through so many layers now in the current airport. But there it was just simple, and you could also view the plane from the tarmac. There was one particular section there where you could just see the plane go and then go, not inside the
You
building.
can see here in Delhi, you can stand near that highway and see.
Yeah, but you get my point. I mean,
If you go towards Dwarka side, that Dwarka Expressway, there too you can see, you go along the runway.
You're talking about the Mahipalpur Firefly.
yeah, Mahipalpur, yes.
Yeah, Mahipalpur is also one, but if you take that
Dholapur
Dwarka freeway or whatever that's called, behind the
RTR.
new one.
RTR.
When you-
Rautora Rao.
No, Radhara, ahead of the airport.
Aerocity side. when you just-
From there there's a
you take a right.
expressway. There's an
Yeah.
expressway which connects. So that runs along the runway. So
Oh yeah, I think I've seen
It's an
that.
expressway.
Yes.
You had a similar situation in
See the
Palam
entire
also.
thing.
Palam
Palam,
also,
yeah.
where you could just see from the tarmac, right from the tarmac, and then see the planes go. But ever since that was disbanded and the new IGI airport came in, security measures are much more in that sense.
Coming back to Rohit Sharma,
So
what did he go? Is
it was a
Mumbai
promotional
Indians?
event. No, it was a promotional event for a UAE firm or something.
Oh. But
he
it was
gave an interview for Dubai Radio, but I don't know what was the brand that he was endorsing.
You gave an interview. Was there any?
There were
cricketing
3 RJs who were interviewing him, and they asked him a question about India,
thing? Was
Pakistan.
it cricket related or just in general?
10% promotional, 90% cricket.
Oh, so 90% cricket. What
Yeah,
did he
so
say?
you can check that video which we have done. So,
Arey, tell me na. Yeah.
Abhi no, chuk and chuk. Already done.
Arey, wo
So,
ho gaya na. That
yeah.
other one you were supposed to do.
now, Acha, so that's the difference. See, it was
Acha,
about
tell me salient points. I didn't see the
India, Pakistan. He was asked that question like, would you be, why can't India play against Pakistan far more? So that is the one
Acha,
thing.
keeping in mind the Dubai audience.
Yes,
Smart by
yes.
the RJ.
It was a response to a question from Pakistan that come to Rohit Sharma. Then the second one was about Rohit.
What did he say about that? He said governments have to decide.
No,
he
no.
said he said it in the past also. He said, remember where did he say? He said we'd love to play.
We love to play. He's repeated the same thing. I'm open to it. So I have no issues.
He said it in that one, in that club, whatever, with Gilly. He done one, which was
Club Verify, yeah.
He said we'd love to play. You know, it's
Yes.
always fun for us, but it's something that I can't take a call.
Yeah. It'll be, I have no issues from a pure
Test series. The question was,
Yeah.
why don't India and Pakistan play test? He said, yeah, that's a great idea. We'd love
Yes.
to play. And Gilly said MCG would want to host it.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, why?
There was a report that was floating around that you would want to have either a 3 test series or a 2 test series at the
See,
Melbourne Cricket Ground.
if India and Pakistan play a series, you think BCCI is going to let go of the opportunity of not hosting it?
Obviously.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
I mean, they'd be like, firstly, the permission doesn't come, but if it came, will they allow any other country
No
to...
way.
Why would they be giving away a cash cow for free?
Exactly.
No chance.
They will have it at Wankhede or
Your 3
Ahmedabad or
test,
somewhere.
3 test venues are fixed for India-Pakistan test
Ahmedabad for
It's
sure.
like getting
Ahmedabad, Kolkata,
Ah.
and most likely
Wankhede?
Delhi or no, Wankhede,
Mumbai,
that's
no.
Sena thing.
Ah.
They
Chennai
can't.
then.
Chennai or Delhi.
Chennai or Delhi. Could be Mohali also because they would prefer,
Proximity
usually
Or Bengaluru.
like
Bengaluru also.
no, but keeping the border proximity and just.
Ah,
the
but
problem-
they've been ignoring the
Because
World Cup game was not given to.
Mohali.
Yeah.
But they're thinking about the Indian team. They're thinking, and that's one of the proposals that they've sent to the ICC, that we'll base India only in Lahore for the Champions Trophy. There's 3 venues. They're looking at Karachi, Rawalpindi, and Lahore.
Because then you can cross through. Wagah.
But all India matches in Lahore.
Lahore.
Yeah, could be secure. See, because anyway, if India were to travel, to manage the security is going to be a tough task.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So then to do it over 2 cities is going to be a nightmare. I think even from Pakistan's perspective, they would prefer 1 city only.
Keep them
You
all.
manage everything. Those
Maybe it
grounds
is
and
far more feasible to do Lahore and Rawalpindi rather than Lahore and
yeah,
Karachi.
but I don't think they'll even do that. They won't move India out. If India do travel, I
And India
agree.
could have reservations also in terms of moving from one center
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Just in security grounds, nothing
Yeah,
else.
and Lahore is easy. You go by road. Don't even have to take a flight.
Yeah.
Go by road. From
Wagah.
Indian team flies to Amritsar. From there, the bus travel. It's it'll be a hour and a half. We're in Lahore.
Only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
From the main Wagah border till Lahore, it's 1.5 hours.
That's half hour from Wagah border to Lahore.
Oh.
Because Wagah itself from main.
Because I thought Wagah to Lahore takes 1.5 hours.
No.
From main Amritsar
yeah.
to okay.
Because Wagah itself is on the outskirts.
It's right there.
It takes you time from
Yeah.
Amritsar city, let's say, to go to Wagah.
That's why Milka
takes time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty much on the
it's
outskirts,
very
Wagah.
close by.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I mean, it's a bus journey. That's what. It's a short bus journey. Be like Gurgaon, Noida type.
Exactly.
So they'll do it.
Minus the traffic, hopefully.
So they'll do that, and then that way you can secure a hotel and the ground, right? 2 major places where the team will be. It'll be easier to manage.
Points A and B, you have a hotel there.
I think the hotel is also quite nearby to the stadiums nowadays. That's why.
They'll find a hotel like that, but that's not a.
You think they have a Aerocity as well, huh?
They don't have a Southampton for sure, where the hotel is at the venue itself. They don't have a Southampton-like situation. That's why the venue was there for a WTC final, because to manage the COVID biosecure bubble,
Yeah.
the hotel was at the venue. That's why Lords was not considered.
Old Trafford also they can consider now.
Even Old Trafford, yeah.
They have
that
a
also.
partnership with Hilton, I guess.
Yeah.
There's rooms and all over there. How many? That I don't know.
I've stayed at Stamford Bridge, the hotel in Stamford Bridge, inside.
Oh, even Stamford Bridge is a hotel.
Yeah,
chain.
Chelsea had got into other things. One of them was a popular hotel chain.
So
Stay-
these are the
stay
only
there.
2 stadiums then. Old Trafford
Others
and
would have also the bigger ones.
Emirates.
Pretty sure
Etihad.
the new Real Madrid stadium definitely would.
Okay.
Some ultra
Etihad
luxury
and
hospitality.
what about Etihad and Emirates?
Possible.
Man City
possible.
and-
The new Spurs stadium could also have something like that.
Wow.
The Chelsea hotels, I remember coming in news during the COVID pandemic first wave because they gave the hotels as like housing places for the NHS.
Oh.
Because
No,
the,
so I don't know about other hotels, but the one in the ground is the one.
one of those, as well as of course all the ones that they owned, all were given to the NHS.
Stayed the one in the. It's called the Chelsea Hotel, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the ground, so it's part of that. Yeah.
Part of the whole infrastructure.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, when I was there, I stayed there a week or so. So one day was a game day. Also got pretty busy there.
right.
What else did he say?
He also said about succeeding captaincy from Virat Kohli. How did he have to focus the team? What was the way forward for them? And also he spoke about the bowler that he feared the most and the batters that he likes to watch.
Acha, what is it?
The bowler that he feared the most was Dale Steyn.
Oh, no surprise
No
there.
surprises. He loves.
Not a left field selection like Hansi Cronje for Sachin
Yeah.
Tendulkar.
I thought he'd say Trent Bolt.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Bolt.
I thought so
But he
too.
But again, there's no wrong answer here between a Steyn or a ball. Like Steyn also,
Yeah.
whatever. Sir.
He gave nightmares to so many batters.
He would have
I
played.
mean, at that pace to get the ball to move in and out.
Rohit played far more
What about DC
white
guys?
ball.
Deccan
Chargers.
Deccan
Yes.
Chargers.
Would have had nightmares playing him in the nets.
Yeah.
Nets you can avoid now.
Nets interesting.
Just ask Guy.
I was reading
He
about.
avoids Boomerang in the nets, no?
Good smart guy.
But you know,
He'll
how
take
you
total
never know
more
these-
confidence.
how competitive things get. In fact, they don't quite, because it's just you trying to just stay in some sort of rhythm. You're never really bowling your best deliveries in the nets, because this was asked to Fraser McGurk recently, because yes, he's not shortlisted and all, but what if there was a call up, let's say. So Kuldeep Yadav, of course,
That was not Fraser McGurk, that was Tristan Stubbs.
Fraser McGurk also said so.
Tristan Stubbs had said that I remember it was on that one of those podcasts.
Podcast.
And
Did he-
it was
unless,
Stubbs.
of course,
They
it's-
both look similar, so we
Yeah,
were getting
because of the
confused.
mullet that they've got.
Yeah, either the interview got done twice, in the sense one with him and the
They
other.
look like
No, because of the
Twins.
mullet and the blonde hair.
Yeah.
But Stubbs had said he's saying Kuldeep just doesn't bowl his dusra to me.
Yeah,
Smart
he just
guy.
doesn't bowl.
no, but I'll tell you, I don't know. nets is sometimes tougher than the main.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The main game. One, primarily because the pitches sometimes in the nets are not really well looked after. So they can be
So they can be
slightly
extreme.
dodgy. Yeah. And secondly, when you're bowling in the match situation, the bowlers have that I don't have to bowl a wide, I have to be on the money. So you're slightly more controlled. Nets you can experiment, right? So sometimes you let it drip also. Because you're trying something, no pressure. So can be tricky, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of, in earlier times, past Indian batters and all would not bat much in the nets, especially against fast bowlers. Refused to do so because you could get injured, get hit.
I know Marco Jansen first came into prominence because he troubled the Indian players in
Kohli.
the nets. Kohli in particular.
Yep. 2021.
can.
That was how it was. And
Sorry, what did he say?
the batters that he loves to watch the most are Zach Crawley
Not
and
even-
Steve Smith.
Not even Zach Crawley's mum would be a fan of watching him play. I'm sorry, he's a good player.
No, he
I
looks
Crawley.
rather good.
Yeah, Crawley.
Aesthetically looks very good, but just doesn't have the numbers to back.
The effectiveness
Started
is
last
next
year's
level.
Ashes with the boundary.
But you know why? Again, now I can see why. Because
Was that
if you
Crawley or no? It was
see-
Ben Duckett.
Crawley.
Oh.
If you
He's with
see
the offside as well.
Rohit Sharma, he's a bit of an artist himself. Like, he's pleasing to the eye. Like, he's got that lazy elegance and some technique. So maybe he appreciates that bit of Crawley's batting. Just that in Rohit's case, he gets runs as well, but Crawley not so.
Does
Maybe
not.
perhaps the start is similar. Crawley is not started well. Even Rohit didn't start his career well.
No, in red ball cricket, no, but white ball he was pretty good.
I
Yeah.
mean, until 2012 he was okay. After
Arey, World Cup
2013.
winning squad 2007.
He had one good
starter of,
performance.
yeah, but
and
he
a
only two
cameo
or
in
three
the
games.
final.
Yeah,
He had a cameo in
2 or
the
3
final.
games he played. He didn't play a lot of
No,
games.
but with Rohit.
But those years, I'll tell you, I'll never forget. His initial IPL was outstanding.
Yeah, for
When he was
DC.
playing for DC, batting at 5-6. So you
Bowler
knew he was
also
very
Hat
good.
trick. Hat trick.
Hat-trick.
But the batter,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
you know who told me?
Full package.
Asad Rauf. I had met him. And this is the second or the third year of the IPL. And I was talking to him. I had known him because now the late Asad Rauf. I'd met him, spent some time with him during India's tour because neutral umpires used to be there.
Yeah.
So I'd become friendly. He once I was sitting, this was 2009 or 10, I can't remember. And he was telling me, he said, I have never seen a better batter than Rohit Sharma. And he had umpired like all the best. And I said, why do you say that? He said, the guy has so much time, yeah. Like really quick bowlers also, he plays with so much ease. And that time he was batting at 5-6. Remember, he was a lower order batter. And he said he comes in a situation where he has to attack, but he does it so comfortably, like he's not slogging.
Yeah.
And yet getting runs. So he's very special, yeah. Looks very pleasing to the eye. So and he's got the perfect view, right, as an umpire, watching it so closely. So since then I marked him. He's like, yeah, he has a point.
Best spot in the stadium.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Except if the ball comes slang at your head.
Yeah. Although Stain and Rohit didn't play in 2009. They were not in Deccan Chargers.
Yeah, Stain would have been in
Stain was in
RCB.
Stain joined in 2010-11. at that
11, I
time.
think.
11, yeah.
No, Rohit Sharma was in Deccan Chargers.
Yeah, in 2009. He said Stain and Rohit were teammates, na?
Acha, that I don't know. But Rohit was, yeah.
Rohit until 2010, if I'm not mistaken, he was there. And I think he made a shift to Mumbai, I think in 2012 he made the shift to Mumbai, or was it in
Quite possible.
2013?
I don't know. It was
No, not 13.
12, I think.
I think 12.
Yeah, so, yeah, Dale Steyn troubling him consistently.
Batter bowlers. What else did he say?
Then on top of that, how do you cope up with the pressure? I mean, when you sign up as a cricketer for India,
2011. Had to be. Because 13 though he became captain, they wouldn't have made him captain straight
First year,
away.
yeah.
so
and 11 was a mega auction year. So
yeah. So in that he said, when you sign up as a cricketer for India, you know what you're going to go up against. People will raise you to the level of the gods, but if you don't perform, they will tear you apart also. So that is the one thing, how to cope up with pressure and fame in India as a cricketer.
Reality of life
Reality of
for a superstar sports person.
Exactly. So these were the major 3 points that he spoke about: captaincy, India versus Pakistan.
No question on Hardik.
No,
shockingly.
no questions on Hardik. And that is the thing. In that 21-minute interaction that he did with them, these were the main pertinent questions. No, I mean, he was very.
Have you heard the whole Kutti story with Ravi Shastri?
I did.
It was nice.
I did. It
I
was.
want to watch it.
It was very. I mean.
You know why? Because one, Ravi Shastri will always say what he means.
Yeah.
Whatever is on his mind, he'll say it. No filter. And two, Ashwin also is similar. So it should be a fun interaction.
It is.
Provided they've touched upon such subjects. If you try to be, staying away from all of that, then it could become boring.
No.
Because these two personalities, if they do talk about all relevant subjects and they touch upon that, then I'm 100% sure that they're not going to shy away from expressing that.
See, there is the enjoyable thing is on the spirit of the game. There, Ravi Shastri just ripped it into those
But
guys.
then
who
they're
say-
on the same page.
They're on the same page. But Ravi Shastri did a total flip flop and asked about the conditions. He said, I want an equal contest between bat and ball. When? You remember in that same tweet?
Actually,
It is there in that.
yeah, I
Yes.
don't want to see. Because as soon as Ashwin said
Yeah.
that it's not an even thing, bowlers, justice
SOS
for
bowlers.
SOS bowlers, yes.
justice for bowlers, he said bowlers should stop complaining.
Exactly. So there here, I said,
That also he can do, by the way.
he can do
He
it.
can do a
I was like,
flip-flop.
okay, so this is next
Did
level.
Ashwin not call him out in it?
Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
But
funny.
what about the tweet, Ravi? He could have said it.
He did.
Did he ask him also, why did you drop me after 2017?
Yeah, exactly.
No, he didn't ask that.
Then what's the point of watching this?
Then it's not fun. If that's what I said. If they did touch upon all the frosty
that would have been
things
more
that
fun.
happened between them, then it would have been an amazing interaction.
Kutti story is more like.
It's like it was also
Not that way.
I didn't say anything.
Neither did I.
इशारों में है ना?
I remember Bachchi asked from Chika in Kapil Sharma, so why you dropped me?
Acha.
Oh, even you remember Ishan also
he
asked,
was
na?
Chief
Rohit.
Selector.
Yeah, Ishan also asked, na, to Rohit.
हाँ.
भैया
Wait,
आप
he didn't ask because Rohit said something about him. He said,
हाँ.
क्यों नहीं खेल रहा ये? So भैया आप ही ने तो drop किया है.
This is one of the BCCI
I think
videos-
Bangladesh tour. I think it
BCCI
was.
videos that came out.
हाँ.
Yeah.
When Shuman scored a 200 in ODI.
हाँ, Mirpur. It was
Before
that.
that, Ishan also scored, na?
Bangladesh.
Chattogram. It was that ODI. Yes. So these are the only two bits. I mean, the spirit of the game and suddenly equal contest. I was like, okay.
The same guy who was saying.
That meme, huh? That
Bruh.
meme. Yeah, indeed. So that's way, but it was quite a watered down, you may say.
Abhi 1 minute back he was saying it was really fun.
It was fun, but then see,
He's done a Ravi.
I just did a Ravi, but then see, I don't expect anything like all these kind of hard-hitting questions from a Kutti story from Ashwin. I really don't.
Why not? I expect it from Ashwin.
I
know-
expect him to rant a little bit here or there. That's what he does. He's very good at that.
Sunil Narayan question to never came up. I mean,
Oh,
if you-
yeah.
The fact that he dodged it in itself tells you everything.
Yeah.
it's against my policy. So that is the.
Is it also against his policy to bowl effectively in T20s?
Yeah, you're being harsh on him.
I'm being very fair. In T20s, he's not been effective. Not as a wicket taker.
His best time was CSK. That's
Ah.
it.
There is one viewer on Facebook. He
On Facebook,
commented And he asked, why toss ka kya hua? His name is Alauddin Khan, Mohammad Alauddin Khan.
Okay, Alauddin wants
Can
to
you just
know
go up a bit?
what's
I
the
think that
latest about the toss. The latest, Alauddin, is that it is still delayed and there was an attempt to remove the covers. They're still trying that, but certain areas of the grounds is still wet. So as soon as the umpires are confident, they will do the toss. Right now, umpires are doing inspection.
Yep.
So decision would be taken very shortly. But the good thing is it's not raining right now.
Yeah.
But there are certain areas which are wet. They're trying to dry that.
And they're also getting the pitch ready. So that's always a good
There's
sign.
a roller being used
Yeah.
as well.
Anyway, you're not going to lose overs from 8:30 p.m. onwards.
Till
1
8:30
hour.
p.m. onwards.
From 8:30 onwards, you'll start losing.
Yeah.
And 10:56.
Flip flop.
Where is this a flip flop?
No, that was a slip of
There
tongue.
was a slip of tongue which he then forced him to flip flop.
Tongue.
Slip of tongue you.
Tongue you.
Tongue you.
Yeah. So 8:30 or 10:56. These are your two times
Oh god, 10:56.
for a 5-over shootout.
Don't even.
But this is just the beginning because 18th of May you're going to see the ultimate rain dance being done all over Bengaluru. Yeah, they want the rain to
No,
go.
it'll be the anti-rain dance actually, because rain dances are to bring rain. Here it'll be the contrary. They want the rain to go away.
But
Sun dance maybe.
it's looking very bad because most parts of North Karnataka have already gotten a lot of rain. And there's a flooding alert also been issued in the next 4 to 5 days. So,
Not good.
not good at all. And
How you must be hating being in Delhi.
He doesn't like rain, I think.
oh, I love rain.
Really?
I love rain. Rain and winters are my 2 seasons. Summers I hate.
Questions.
Yes.
When you're talking about Pakistan, there is so many viewers from Pakistan who are watching us on Facebook.
Acha,
So
people from Pakistan are watching us. What do you want us to talk about? Pakistan team, they won the series against Ireland.
Yes.
Well fought.
1-0 down.
Well fought, they won.
They should have won. Well fought.
First match they lost, yeah.
100 people watching us.
That's okay. That's okay.
Pakistan. Now let's see March. I mean, in May 22. That's when
But
the next
this is
legs
a
begins.
latest admission by Misbah, which is big.
Mental block.
Yeah.
Mental block.
But Misbah ul Haq saying that Pakistan have a mental block against India. Why I say it's big? It's a sea change from the time that I watched a lot of cricket. It was the exact opposite. We would say that India is have a mental block against Pakistan.
Sharjah and whatnot.
Yeah, Sharjah era to 100% 80s. Then it carried on till 90s. I think from 90s slowly the balance was equal at one point, late 90s. I think it was primarily, and it's not something that, you know, I'm saying it, even the earlier generation of Azhar, Sachin, Jadeja would also accept. There was primarily the time when Harbhajan, Yuvraj and Dhoni and that bunch came, that the balance started to even out. It became 50-50 contest. Even then Pakistan still had the Wasim Akram, the Waqar Yunus, the Shoaib Akhtars of the world, the Misbah, the Yunus,
Yes.
Khans
Saeed
and
Anwars and Amir
yeah.
Sohail.
So they also had pretty good team, Saklain
Shoaib.
and India.
Akib Javed also
Yeah.
for Pakistan.
So that was the phase where I think it just evened out, and now it's gone the other way, where
Yeah.
India have become the more dominant side.
Yep.
The T20 World Cup,
T20 cricket sort of evens it out.
Only two particular instances come to mind, 2007 and 2022. Otherwise, all the other contests have been pretty one-sided in India's favor.
2021.
21.
And Pakistan won.
2007 was also India's favor only.
Exactly.
No, but then it was thrilling. I'm talking about a thrilling
No,
factor.
but 2021 you lost.
By 10 wickets.
What that?
I mean, mostly in India's favor, na? In 12, it was
Yeah.
very one-sided.
But again-
14 one-sided, 16 one-sided.
2022, but again, 9 they won the title.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter what you do, right? Then 2022 you beat them, but they reached the final.
Fine.
So again, it's been in terms of
We sort of eked out a result there as well. So it's been a clash of even forces.
yeah. I would not call it luck as Siddharth does. But you really had to sweat
one?
out
The-
that Pakistan game.
These are the
Melbourne won.
Melbourne, he says India
Kohli
was
two
lucky.
sixes.
Lucky.
no, the hand that got outstretched.
No, Melbourne game, he says.
Yeah.
It was
The
luck.
no ball.
Let's
That's
be
not luck,
very
that's
honest.
skill, yaar.
That is skill, but then that no ball I'm talking about. I'm not
What?
debating Kohli's six-hitting skills. It was the no ball.
Then everything, yeah, even there to have the presence of mind to run for the ball hit.
no, waist high.
Waist-
Waist high.
That was-
That's not luck.
50-50.
that was a
That's not
death
luck.
stare.
But it was 50-50.
That's pressure on the bowler.
And the umpire.
And
Yeah,
the-
but then
Yeah.
that happens.
But then initially it was not
Yes,
given.
but that's not luck.
It
Other-
was not given. It was a death stare, and he had to give it.
Okay, he didn't have to give it.
He gave it.
He
though.
gave it, but he didn't
So
have to.
See,
that's-
again, I know even Virat was sort of asking for it, but like a bowler is asking and pleading the umpire to give the batter out when, during an appeal for LBW. You're also, as a batter, you're going to be looking for it. Where's my signal? It's just, voluntary, involuntary rather at times.
Not luck, it's skill. Then the presence of mind when the ball hits the stump.
Yeah. Yeah, that was typical
On the
Pakistan
freeway,
harakiri.
yeah. But then
the
to
Pakistan
run-
players weren't aware of the rule.
That was
Yeah, that
very
was
smart.
harakiri of the
Very
next order.
smart again.
Yeah.
And then Ashwin's leave.
The greatest leave ever. Yeah.
Again smart. Smart.
See, because DK crumbled.
The greatest leave
Ha.
outside leg stump.
Yeah. Because DK crumbled. Because he tried a similar thing and he got stumped. And that's why. 2 of 1 and Ashwin just calmly hits it over mid-off for 2 runs. And you win that match. Although you came crashing down to earth when you lost to South Africa. And they themselves crashed themselves out of the tournament with that loss to Netherlands. So that's how India and Pakistan came through. Pakistan was just Kudrat ka Nizam. Part 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to call it. 92 was Kudrat ka Nizam, 2009 was Kudrat ka Nizam, 17 also, 22 also.
Acha, please give us questions, Shivam. Multiple times. The latest update, meanwhile, is that they're trying to dry a few areas of the ground. And secondly, the pitch is also being worked at. Toss will happen, hopefully, if no rain, soon. Till 8:30 if the game starts, and it could start as of now. It does seem like that. No overs will be lost.
No
It'll be a late finish though.
Yeah, so.
But what's new? I don't remember an early finish even on days when they started on time.
No, but there was an 1 day early.
One day.
One day.
SRH finished
9.4 overs.
LSG.
LSG.
Yeah. 9.4 overs. Shubham Garg is saying Bangalore weather prediction is improving. Earlier entire day it was 80%. Now it's just 50% from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Rest of day is clear. We hope so. We don't want.
Ooh.
We don't want.
So
rain.
it's going to be effectively stop start sort of a day, and the game, even if it starts, will be like 10:30, 11 start, finish at 1 o'clock type. So be ready to do the post show at 1:30 at night.
Anyway, see, predicting the Bangalore weather is very, very.
The only favor I will do you guys is next day Sunday, don't do the pre-show. That's all. If it does happen.
Yeah, anyway, it's SRH PBKS. By all accounts, that might be a dead rubber match. If SRH win this, there is no relevancy to the Sunday doubleheader.
No, top 2 position. If SRH win this, they'll be
Then
fighting.
RR, it's all on RR.
Of
Because
course they'll
one
be-
is.
RR are left with 1 game now, right?
Yeah, KKR.
And they can
that's
only
it.
get to 18 now.
After this, all teams will have only 1 game. After this game. Because only SRH had 2 games. This is the one and on Sunday. Then after that, you have MILSG tomorrow. Then you have got RCB CSK, SRH PBKS and KKR. So,
Correct.
GT, this is the last game
Correct.
for them. So, International 3191 from the US. Love the passion that billionaire owners show in IPL.
And they would. They've invested the money. If I put that much money into a team, I'll be showing passion too.
No, but you have not put any money in
And I show it
KKR.
for
You
free.
still show passion. So you don't have to put money.
Yeah.
Only person who may do that is Harshit.
I'm no billionaire.
Okay, so the toss will be at 8 p.m.
And first ball at 8:15.
Not bad. So we don't lose any.
No overs.
No overs lost. Toss coming up in 15 minutes time.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So Mayank Madan is like saying VK row MS. Who'll grab money after them for BCCI?
Who'll basically be the money earners for BCCI once, now when MS is gone. Virat, Rohit, maybe. You'll have plenty of people who step up.
yeah.
They're all
Remember
Shubman.
Shubman. You'll have a Bumrah, definitely. One of the key stars.
Bumrah's already a money grabber in some ways.
Yeah,
He does.
he does. Then maybe a Yashasvi.
Whoops.
No.
Don't tell me, or is it a deferred visual earlier?
No, that's written over there.
Oops.
Oh no!
Oops.
I hope it's a production mistake.
Looks like
I'm
the
afraid
covers.
the covers are coming back on.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Just when we told you the toss at 8, first ball at 8:15, we have some bad news.
Oh yes, it's coming onto the main pitch now. Yikes!
Someone tell whoever's doing warm-up spin over there.
Ayyo.
Because he's doing warm-up spin whilst the cover is being dragged onto it.
Oh,
Very flat deck, by the way.
of course.
Shock horror. And they were running the roller over it.
Though let me just try and confirm.
Yeah,
Maybe
the rain could be back at Uppal. So yes, that's the thing. Aman, why no primetime shows on Raw form? In 2022, primetime shows are on VK form post IPL if Row is not same as VK, then why take Row name in same breath as VK?
I think in 2022, Virat was going through that one slump. As of now, Rohit has not had a good IPL in years. When I say years, I really mean years.
Yeah.
He's not had a good IPL, he's not had a good T20 World Cup for a decade now.
So him actually being out of form is not anything new, sadly. In this particular format, it's
And
par for course.
by the way, after the IPL ends, we will be having primetime shows on the team dynamics and all that.
No,
And
but
Rohit
we
will
have
feature.
discussed Rohit's form
Ad nauseum.
here also on our shows,
Exactly.
prime time or not.
All the time.
Yeah. Dex, which past batter does Tristan Stubbs remind you of?
Past batter.
I think he's a unique guy.
Yeah.
No, I think for the aggression that's there, he reminds me of a certain Herschel Gibbs.
Yeah, but different batting
Position, yeah. Maybe Klusna?
Cameron White.
White. Oh yeah, he had a kind of a high backlift and he would
High backlift, very aggressive, lower down the order. Yeah.
But the comparison Cameron White is with Jake Fraser McGurk.
Yeah, but then again, different positions.
Brad Hodge.
Hodge. But Hodge was very technically correct. as a
Yeah.
batter.
But he would hammer
But my
it.
God, he could tonk the ball along with.
Yeah.
Pocket dynamo you were.
Yeah, he was one of those very unlucky to have not played much for Australia.
But
Yeah.
how could you argue against that middle order, yaar? In that Australian era, you had Langer, Hayden, Ponting, Martin, Clark,
Forget about it. Hussey took years to break.
Hussey. At that time, he came when Hussey was there. So Hussey, Gilchrist, how? So I would say kind of Herschel Gibbs or Cameron White in that sense.
He actually does have Cam White's hairstyle a little bit also. That girl also has a slightly longish mullet.
Yeah, he did. So go down a
He was
bit.
more straighter.
More straight,
More
not
straighter.
mullet as mullety,
Yeah.
but definitely the back. is
Nowhere
slightly
else
longer.
it seems to be reporting that the covers are on, so which could be still good news. So
Which could be good. news,
Fingers
yes,
crossed.
Yes.
yeah.
Mr. Shaker GTN from the US is saying, good morning. First we spared KKR with the weather. Realizing in advance how to avoid mental scars heading into playoff, SRH decided to disrupt the weather today. These top teams are shrewd and at top for a reason.
Very clever.
They give you a feeling as if Puni Bhagwan hai. We'll only manage to manipulate the elements. But yeah, Mr. Shaker, unfortunately, his team is no longer in contention. And they might be one of your middle teams, 6-7. What was reserved for Punjab Kings? GT will take over that now. Vaibhav K. RCB's one-run loss against KKR felt like deja vu. Remember, RCB women lost to Delhi Capitals women by 1 run, went on to win all the remaining games.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
Yes,
think
in the
about
WPL.
that. Yeah, this year's WPL, I remember.
Yeah, whenever there have been 1 run losses, RCB have managed to bounce back and do something. Because 2019, when CSK lost by 1 run to them, they ended a big time hoodoo. They had lost so many games on the trot. Then they kind of, I think, finished the season on a high, if I'm not mistaken. So, Satish B is saying, if Travis Head scores a ton in the T20 World Cup final, he will be the first batter to have scored a ton in all 3 formats. Such great achievement in the span of 2 years, kudos.
Absolutely.
World Test Championship,
T20
ODI World Cup,
and now
T20 World Cup, if he does that, wow.
Madness.
Yeah, and if I think luckily Cummins is not leading because it's Marsh who's the captain.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cummins and Australia can achieve the Grand Slam then in 2 years. Because if they win the T20 World Cup, they even win the Champions Trophy in this one cycle. Wow. Ashish Dhar, Viru, Zach, Suresh, UV, Bhaji, Dhoni. If you are BCCI officials, among these, whom will you choose as the chairman of selection committee and the 5
My
selectors?
Oh,
God, what a tough question.
Though you just had a new selector, yeah, chief selector.
I know. Chairman of selectors.
I don't know how many of these players would even be keen
I
to
know
take a
Dhoni is
position.
definitely not going to be in the fray for such
Exactly.
Exactly.
A lot of them
Would be.
won't.
Yeah.
If you want a good sharp cricketing mind, if I'm not getting Dhoni in this, I would say my chairman of selectors would be Zahir Khan. Has been in Mumbai Indians, really did a good job with them. So that's why my chairman of selectors would be Zahir Khan. From the north, it would definitely be Viru. North Zone
I
selector.
think Viru's enjoying his time being away from.
Yeah, but Ashish, sir, the problem is you're given only North Zone selectors here. Viru, Suresh, and Dhoni, East Zone,
UV
I don't
Bhaji.
think. And Bhaji.
See, South.
No, but because they need a North Zone selector right now.
So he's given 4 options and he's saying to pick 5 out of these.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense.
So Zahir is not North Zone.
No, I'm saying Zahir will be my chairman of selectors if in the future among all these 5 players. He
So
said,
actually you've got, see, Zahir is not North Zone and Dhoni is not. Rest everyone else is.
yeah.
Viru,
But that can be done now. You had just now
Salil.
2.
West
West
Zone.
Zone
from the
selector.
same-
Ajit and
Kola.
Salil.
You can give 2 to North Zone next time.
Yeah.
And none from another zone.
Previously, I think.
But then you have to have the chief selector on as
See,
one of them.
what you can do is, I'll tell you. See, Viru North Zone,
Yeah.
Zach West, Suresh Raina do it central,
Central.
do central.
Oh, you could do Suresh South, no?
UV
Adopted
also
Chennai
north,
Bharat.
so do ho gaye. Dhoni east,
East.
Bhaji played for
Mumbai.
Chennai, South Zone. Done.
You're giving them instead of Raina. Would make more sense, no?
He is
No, but
Chinnapala
Raina could go
here.
central na. Bhaji I can't take him central.
That's true.
Now done.
Prior to North, I think Central was not represented na, in the previous regime. But prior to Agarkar's thing in the Chetan Sharma era, I think Central was not represented.
Yeah, you didn't have one selector, I remember. Yeah, you're right.
Or was it West?
Can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was, I don't remember, but I remember one selector
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Nikhil, correct me if I'm
What?
wrong.
Sorry.
In the Chetan Sharma tenure,
You were missing one selector.
Central was missing, right? Central zone. Or was it West zone that was missing? Because Chetan was North. East was, I think, Shiv Sundar Das.
Or was it?
There was Gagan Khoda, wasn't he?
Gagan Khoda wasn't.
No, Sabha
I
was with
think
the West Bengal cricket then. I think Sabha.
Sabha.
No, Sabha was there.
No,
West
Sabha
Bengal
was-
cricket.
Sabha was not.
Sabha was
I think
never-
third, I think, was S. Sharath in South.
Yes, South.
Shiv Sundar Das East.
East.
Or was it Devashish Mohanty?
Devashish.
Devashish Mohanty. Devashish
SS
Mohanty.
Das is now.
Right.
Now, Devashish Mohanty East. North was Chetan. West was.
You didn't have a West.
Central, I think, was Gagan Khoda.
Yeah.
And West, I don't think you had anybody from the West.
No, wasn't.
Because one selector was
Yeah,
missing.
yeah.
Even in
No,
the
no,
Chetan
this
Sharma
one.
tenure.
1 second. Jatin Paranjpe was there.
Oh, Jatin Paranjpe. So he was West. And I think then Central was not there. I think Gagan Khoda wasn't there then. One selector,
Was there.
one zone was missing then.
Oh, by the way, now it's coming everywhere also. That
Yep,
the Drizzles
the
are
drizzle
back.
is
Yeah, I
back
said
and
that.
so are
There
the
we go.
covers. We are looking at another delay.
Okay, couple more questions.
Shorinanda, what's your take on Jesha's song?
Oh, that's a meme. I'll show it to you offline. Don't know.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen, really?
Which one?
Arey,
There's
that-
so many of them, yeah.
Arey, yeah, I'll show you afterwards. I can't even discuss
There's a
it.
new
because It's
one.
very. No, this is the popular one where.
Popular one.
That's the popular one.
I thought there was a-
MSK Prasad wasn't at that time, Piyush.
No,
It
MSK Prasad was
before.
well before.
He was the chairman of selectors in 2019.
Yeah.
So it wasn't MSK. Either it was Jatin Paranjpe or Gagan Khoda, but I think Central was not represented. I think West, I think it was Jatin Paranjpe.
North was.
Chetan.
No, they had, I think, two. Harvinder was also there.
Oh, then Harvinder Singh was Central.
Yes. they
Harvinder
played
Singh
on
was
six.
Central because he played for
Yes.
Railways.
Correct.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why
yes. So that's.
Harvinder was there. I think.
Yeah. So GGK is saying, Shane, RR should back Ashwin to open like Narayan instead of Tom Collar Cadmore. Ashwin just needs someone to trust him like how GG trusts Narayan. If Narayan can, then Ashwin surely can.
This is not a guarantee of anything. No. You're thinking just because Ashwin's a technically correct batter that he needs someone to like do that sort of a whispery thing. No. Narayan had opened, before KKR also. He had opened in the BBL, in other leagues, and then Gambhir came up with the idea and said, "Listen, you've done it before. Do you want to give it a shot here?" And Narayan, the batter, is so uncluttered with his approach. He doesn't attend team batting meetings.
Yes.
He doesn't. He just wants to keep his approach very clutter
His
free.
mantra is simple. It's best when you're unaware of certain things. Which
Yep.
doesn't.
So he doesn't attend the meetings early. Whereas Ashwin would probably be meticulously planning every little shot.
Every meeting, every.
Over analyzing rather.
Yeah.
He's got the Pep Guardiola syndrome, that man.
Yes. I agree.
Yep.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah, because we don't really have an update.
Yeah, we'll come back. Now it's raining again.
Yeah.
So whenever it is that we get an update in terms of toss, we'll be live.
Yep.
Till then, bye bye.
See you.
See you soon.
Bye bye.